I want to tell you a story about how my son was miraculously healed overnight and all of the doctors were confused. It is literally 3:48 in the morning right now, but God woke me up and told me to get on TikTok and share this story, so I hope this reaches who it's supposed to reach. So when my son was born, everything was pretty good. There were just a couple of things that we needed some medical help with. One of those things was his skull. So when I had taken him to his first follow-up appointment after being born, they were feeling his skull and said, this doesn't feel quite right. So we went and got another opinion. And basically we were told that he did not have a big enough skull, and that over time there would not be enough room for his brain to properly grow. This meant that my newborn baby was going to need skull surgery or a series of skull surgeries, depending on what the specialist said. And it wasn't just one doctor who said this, it was multiple doctors and an x-ray that confirmed. I was obviously terrified. I had never really heard about this before. Got connected with someone who had and started talking through what does this look like, and trying to get familiar with the process and trying to find a specialist. Reached out to our church and everyone was praying for him. Our family was praying for him. Our family's churches were praying for him. We were terrified for our little boy. I'm trying to get in with a specialist, and the day finally comes. I drive a little over 5 hours to go to the nearest specialist who is in our insurance network. And we get there, and I'm just an emotional mess. And I feel like I'm going to cry even talking about it right now, which is why I'm taking some breaks and trying not to just cry. I got in with the specialist, and we went back, and my heart was just racing, thinking, what does this look like, and what is going to happen? Well, the specialist says that she's going to check him out, whatever, starts feeling his skull, and then we try to confirm that, and she's like, there's no problem. And I was like, I have his x-rays right here that show the problem, whatever, and nope, it was gone. That doesn't just happen. And that's what the doctors told me too. That doesn't just happen. You don't just have a problem, a confirmed problem. Your skull does not expand on its own. But his did, through the power of God. And my little tiny baby, my little tiny 2-month-old at that point, went from being a little baby with a small skull who was going to have surgeries, and it just went away. God literally just took the problem away. He's a healthy 1.5-year-old now with a perfect skull, and just praise God. God can work miracles, and he wants us to pray to him. And that doesn't always mean that we'll get exactly what we ask for, but praying to him, having faith in him, knowing that he really can work everything that we're worried about out. There is no limit to what our God can do. And I think sometimes we put limitations on him because we can't picture it, right? When I was first told there's no problem, my initial thought wasn't, oh, God fixed it. It was, I have x-rays. I have proof. And then I realized, oh my goodness, how small my thinking was. Of course, we asked the Lord for help, and he helped. I just wanted to share this today because someone out there needs to hear it. And, I firmly believe that I didn't just wake up randomly at 3 a.m. feeling the need to share this story. I think that God is working in someone's life, and I hope that whatever you're going through, that you remember to have faith in your Lord, because he cares about you. There's no situation too small or too big to pray about. God is there. And even if he doesn't work in the way that you want him to, he is working, and he is with you. And cry out to him. He wants to hear from you.